Hi, this is Uwe, Delta Golf 2 Yankee Charlie Bravo. Well, I programmed another new feature for WSJTX Improved. It is about Hamlib. You may know Hamlib is an external library and contains all the rig drivers you need to connect your transceiver to this program. For the very first time ever, the user is now able to update Hamlib directly from the program. I think this is a true innovation, and if it works as expected, perhaps we can even add that to the original WSJTX as well. If you want to try this feature already, please use at least the version I show you here to the left. To the right, I am using the slightly older version, which does not yet have this feature. How does it work? We all know if you go to Settings and then to the Radio tab, we can select here the various rig models. And as long as you do not have selected None or OmniRig or Ham Radio Deluxe or the DX Lab Suite Commander, any other entry here means that you are using Hamlib as your rig driver. So in my case, I have here the Malachite SDR receiver connected, and I'm using also the Hamlib driver for it. Okay, if you do the same here now with the new version, you see there is a new group button, Update Hamlib. Unfortunately, for technical reasons, this is only available on Windows, but as the vast majority of users are on Windows, I think this is nonetheless extremely helpful to have. The only requirement for this new feature is that you have these OpenSSL libraries installed, which are described here in the user guide. These are the same libraries you need to have installed when you want to download a LOTW file. So if that already works for you, then there is nothing to be done. And now it works as follows. Look, for example, here, this version is installed to this standard location, see WSJT/WSJTX, and then the file we need to exchange is here in the bin directory. This file contains the Hamlib libraries. And now the user can do it by his own. Just click here the Update Hamlib button, and a new version of this file is being downloaded. You can see here in my download indicator that something is being downloaded. It takes a while. Look, the parts are saved here to this temporary file, and after that the old file is renamed to old, so it is backed, and the new downloaded file is now your Hamlib file, which you can use. You get here this message, Hamlib update successful. New Hamlib will be used after restart. So you have to close the program now and to restart to make it effective for you. Well, if you then afterwards find, oh sorry, the new Hamlib version does not fix the problem I have with my rig, perhaps make it even worse, you can very easily revert your update and go back to the file you had in use before. For that, just click this button here, and a very similar process is now taking place. You see here the old file has now been renamed again and is now the new libhamlib -4.dll file, and the newly downloaded file is then renamed to this new version here. Here the same again. To make it effective for you, you have to restart the program. By the way, it was very tricky to program that because have in mind that this is a file which is in use by the system. So we have to exchange the file and prevent the program from crashing when we exchange this file while in use. But as you see, I managed to program it in a way that it works. Yeah, this may help users to overcome Hamlib issues. As mentioned in one of my previous emails, Mike does a really great job on that, on updating Hamlib, because it is necessary to update Hamlib from time to time as new rigs occur on the market, or also there are some updates needed after firmware updates of some radios, or if new features are available, or even to make it better and faster. However, in some cases we all know that such an update can also bring some negative effects for the particular rig you are using. And this feature might help you to get rid of these issues after such a Hamlib update. So you can now really deal with the situation in a much more user-friendly way. And yeah, I feel this is a true milestone. Alright, so try it, and in case it works as expected, let me know. In case there is an issue with it, let me also know, and so that we can decide whether we include that in all future versions or not. 73, this was Delta Golf 2 Yankee Charlie Bravo. All the best to you.